Hi, welcome to the Q-Nos. I'm PQ. It is the week of January 23rd. We're in beautiful Whitefish, Montana with Big Mountain behind me. And we're talking about this week about the death penalty. Last time we talked about Tyler Miller, a man from Kalispell who killed his girlfriend and her 15-year-old daughter on Christmas Day in 2010. And the county attorney here has decided not to seek the death penalty against him, in large part because of cost. And so today we're going to talk about the error rate in death penalty cases, because the next obvious suggestion would be to kill people faster and then you cut the cost down. And the problem with that is in the case of mistaken identity. So I specifically want to talk about a case in New York City that happened on December 22nd, I think, right before Christmas. A 21-year-old man came to New York City as a tourist with his family, and they were from Belgium. He arranged to meet some friends near a museum, took the subway, got out of the subway, started walking toward the site to meet his friends, and he was carrying a Macy's shopping bag because he'd been shopping with his mom. And all of a sudden, there was a felony takedown. He was hit from the side by a plainclothes officer at gunpoint. He was dragged to the ground, handcuffed, arrested, and was accused of committing a residential burglary nearby, in which somebody, the perpetrator, allegedly stole a Macy's shopping bag. So this young man's friends ran up, tried to say, you know, he's with us, he's not a burglar, he's from Belgium, he's just a tourist. It didn't matter. The police arrested him and took him in. Before they did that, they had the alleged victim of the burglary, the homeowner, do a drive-by, and the homeowner positively identified this young man as the burglar in his home. So on that, they took the young man, the young Belgian man, to jail, put him in jail, and held him for several hours until they again talked to the homeowner, who admitted that there hadn't been a burglary at his house, that he was just paranoid that people were after him, and they then took him off to a psychiatric hospital. So the 21-year-old Belgian man was eventually released. His comment to them and to the press was, "This is no way to treat a tourist." And the reason that I like this case is that it came out in the January 11th issue of the New York Times, and it speaks to eyewitness identification. Eyewitness identification is the most persuasive type of evidence that you can introduce at trial. It's also the most unreliable. Next time, we're going to talk about a recent U.S. Supreme Court decision, Smith versus Kane, that addresses this exact same issue. And in that case, they overturned a quintuple murder conviction because the prosecutor withheld favorable evidence to the defense, what we call exculpatory evidence. So that's next time. Let us know what you think about the kill 'em faster theory and whether that's good or bad in light of faulty eyewitness identification. And weigh in. Check us out at theqnos.com. Thanks.